Sulaiman. Here, speaking about the flying carpet, by the way. They start speaking about the flying carpet. And then they speak about the flying horse. And then if we go, let us say, let's search for the ring. Hold on. Sulaiman army was about 10 barsakh. 3,500 mile long. How long? Hey, Abdul, don't you think this is short? 3,500 mile long? Are you sure? And look, they have the percentage too. 25% they were human. And 25% they were genie. Like, what the heck? And then 25% they are from the desert animal. Like, what? And then 25% they are birds. Why you are avoiding Imam Mahdi? This guy, from all the garbage we said, all what he's worried about the Imam Mahdi. I mean, who can beat this stupidity? All this garbage in front of you, you are worried about the Mahdi? Abdul is stupid. The Antichrist we just showed you, he was exist in the time of Muhammad. And the Antichrist is supposed to come after the Mahdi. So how he was exist in the time of Muhammad and soon will come out, but yet he will come after the Mahdi. Just shut up yet. Okay. 25% of his army is birds. What is that will make, by the way? Why don't give us numbers? Like, if it is Muslims, his army is 3,500 mile long. How wide? Maybe it's one man lined up like ants. And then, brother. Okay. 1,000 houses of glass. Houses of glass were made above the wood. In them, 300 wives, 700 slave girls lived. Suleiman used to order a strong wind to lift the house, and ordered a soft wind to move the house slowly. Therefore Allah revealed to him, when he was between the heaven and the earth, I have increased your kingship in such a way that if anybody speak in any part of your kingdom, the wind will make his conversations reach toward you. Brother, if a guy, he was kissing his wife in the darkness of the night, saying to her, can you take off your panty? Suleiman will hear it. Sorry. If a wife, she said to her husband, did you just farted? Suleiman will hear it. Because anyone speak in the kingdom, the conversations will come to Suleiman. That's deep. That's really deep. I mean, that's really, really deep shit. You know, excuse me. If, like, what the heck was this, man? I mean, this is endless comedy. He used to take along with his household, his army and servant, his accountant and his scribe, they used to sit in the roof next to each other at one corner. At one corner, at the roof. Oh boy. Thank God that Joe Biden is not Suleiman. Otherwise, we will find Pelosi in the corner of his roof. And his house is flying in the White House. Hey, Joe Biden, did you see those people sitting in the corner of your roof, man? Who you were talking about? Who? Nancy Pelosi? She's there. So everybody, his household, his army, his servant, his accountant, his scribe, they use the army, which is 3,500 miles long, will sit in the corner of his roof. It's really cold, but the story making me sweat. Oh boy. Oh boy. Somebody, his name is YZY. Are you a Muslim, YZ, my friend? Because I want to know if I want to take you seriously. Is your comment a serious comment? Guys, let me show you what YUZ. Muslims are trying to change the topic. All right, my friend. Tell me, confirm to me, please, if you are a Muslim, how you will explain the embryo in the Quran if only a few hundred years ago scientists discovered it with microscope. How will the Quran know about it thousands of years ago? My friend, www.net. Do you know even what the Quran says about the embryo? Let me show you, just for a laugh. We will go back to Sulaiman, guys. Just to show you that the one who wrote the Quran is a donkey when it's come to the embryo. How he discovered it? The Quran discovered it, brother? That's deep. As I know, the Quran made poo-poo when it's come to this topic. Here we go, brother. Here we go. Are you ready? This is your silly Quran. According to the Quran, Allah made the sperm into dead blood. Is that what science says? Sperm transform into dead blood? That's what they told you? And the clot of a blood became a lump. Shall we continue or enough? The stupid Muhammadi notice that women, when they have abortion, they give, they like, there's a lot of blood will come, like, let us say a leftover of a child maybe sometime. So the stupid Muhammadi thought this is what happened. The sperm, we put the sperm in, we have a baby coming out, we have a blood coming out. And not to forget to mention that Muhammad, he said that you will be collected in the belly of your mother as a sperm, as a semen for 40 days. Oh boy. The Prophet, how the Prophet, he knew that thousands of years ago? How, brother? It must be from God. the messenger of Allah, the truthful and the receiver of the truth. By the way, the Prophet is a receiver of the truth. Not only he provided truth, he received it too. You know, and those who have a radio, it's called repeater. He receiver of the truth informed us, saying, the creation of the human is gathered in the form of semen in the womb of your mother for 40 days. Is that what science says to us? That we are collected as semen for 40 days? the womb collecting semen? Hey, womb, do you want more semen, or you have enough for today? 40 days, because we have to give you semen for, like, you have to have sex every day, for 40 days to make a baby. And the womb, brother, the more you put semen, the womb take it and collect it. You know, they don't, you know, they put it together, because after 40 days, the semen, the collected semen will become a baby. I don't know, according to Prophet Google, peace be upon him, that semen can live to the maximum of 5 days. This is what Prophet Google said, according to scientific science. So who's the donkey told you about science? And did you say microscope? Did you say microscope? I think the one who told you that, he was taking a lot of dope. How many of you here are new? If you are new, I feel sorry for you. I will tell you why. First, you will be addicted. This is the first thing will happen to you. You come to here 5 minutes. You know, once I received a message. This was in Pato. I received a message saying to me, Christian Prince, for the sake of God, because of you, we are going to get divorced. I look at the message. What the heck is that? It's a guy. I know him. He's speaking to me sometime, like when we talk in the chat room. So what are you talking about? It turned to be his wife. So his wife, she is telling me, please, stop letting my husband come to listen to you. He don't sit with us. When he eats lunch, he is eating, listening to you. When it is dinner, he is eating, listening to you. When it is, I cannot even have talk to him. So I told him, listen, Potato, from now on, you sit only 2 hours. Honestly, I put like a timer. The second he entered the chat room, because there you can bounce him, you can kick him out, not like here. You can block a person, but still he can hear you. But in the chat room, I kick him out, that's it, he cannot enter. So I put 2 hours maximum. The guy is going to get divorced because of me. She said, he want to take a shower, he's listening to you. He is in the lunch, he is listening to you. You know, do something, please help us. I don't hate you, but this is too much. I said, okay, take it easy, take it easy. So if you are new, I just give you a warning. Take it easy. Now, do we have any Muslim have a response to the microscope, which is discovered by Allah 1400 years ago? Christian Prince, how you can explain? Look, let me put, I mean, the guy, this is what he told him. I don't blame him, but this is what they told him. But my friend, when somebody says something to you, shouldn't you check it out? I mean, what if somebody, whatever religion, he said to me something, shouldn't I check it out? So I am assuming that you are an adult, mature person, and you have a brain, you are smart. So when a Muslim, he says that to you, why you did not check it out and see if it's true or not? Muhammad is the most certified, well-known idiot in the world. Muhammad, as an example, he explained how the baby looked like the parents, which, by the way, is true. According to Muhammad, if the woman have orgasm first, the baby will look like her. If the man have orgasm, which means he will be a female, and if the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. That is deep. How the Prophet knew that. I want each one of you now, look at your parents. Actually, you don't need to look. If you are a male, obviously your father comes first. Hello? If you are a female, obviously your mother comes first. Clinging thing, there's nowhere in the Quran says a clinging thing. This is false. Alaqa is the congealed blood, not clinging thing. Alaqa is something you see when you have a cut in your skin, and then there's a dead blood, the black thing. This is alaqa. This is not a clinging thing. This is a lie. You see, the Quran did not say like a clinging thing. The Quran says that sperm will be transformed into alaqa. And all of us, we knew that even that clinking thing is the egg, it's not the sperm. The Quran make it clear that the one will be transformed, it is the semen. Anyway, Chippy is amazing. Shall we go back to the story of Suleiman? So 3,500 mile of army, they sit in the corner of the roof. Not only that, all the kingdom, the ministers, the servants, the warriors, everybody sit in the corner of the roof. How big this roof is? If the army alone is a 3,500 mile long, how big the roof of Solomon, brother? Obviously, Prophet Muhammad is telling the truth. Now, let us take a look at the kitchen of Suleiman. The kitchen of Suleiman also used to be with him having a large vessel in which at the time 120 camels could be cooked. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. So his army is a 305,000 mile long, sitting in the roof, and yet he have only 120 camels to feed them? I feel sorry for his army, man. So they are sitting in the roof, and the whole kingdom, 3,500 long military sitting in the roof. And yet Suleiman, look how cheap he is, man. Cooking only 120 camel. And there it says, in front of there was a ground of quadrupeds. I don't know how to pronounce this word. What does this word mean? I don't know. Where they used to gaze. Chefs were busy in cooking, and the artisan busy in the craft, and the horses were tied in the front of him, and the Passat were flying. One day, he traveled from the outskirts of Shiraz. Shiraz in Iran? Suleiman was here? Like, what the heck? Toward Yemen. Like, what? He was living from Shiraz. He wasn't Persian. Toward Yemen and past the Medina. Look, he fly over the Medina. He said, hello, Medina. At that time, there was Medina. Suleiman said, this is the place of Al-Hijrah of the last prophet. What a good person is he. Hold on. What a good person is he. The guy is not even born yet. Anyway. He who will believe in him and follow him. When he was passing in Mecca, he saw the idols at the Kaaba, around the Kaaba. On seeing Suleiman, the Kaaba started weeping. Allah asked Kaaba why it was weeping. The Kaaba was weeping, sorry, not Suleiman. The Kaaba started weeping, brother. Brother, this is normal. The Kaaba start whipping. Why? Because Suleiman is flying in the sky. Ah, okay. Allah, he said to the Kaaba, why you are whipping, huh? He didn't know. Allah did not know why the Kaaba is whipping, because Allah is ignorant, as you know. The Kaaba, she said to Allah, O Creator, one of your prophet and his people passed by me. Neither did it stop nor perform prayer near me. What a true story, by the way. This is a true story. Should I read the whole story? If we continue, we will die laughing, literally. Oh boy. An army in the length of 3,500 miles sitting in the corner of the roof of Suleiman. And then if you go down, I mean, if you want to read about the ring, I gave you the page. You can just search for the word ring. And you can start from there. Otherwise, the comedy is long, you know. The comedy is extremely long. Suleiman ring had the following inscription: Purified is the Lord, who has controlled the genie of this world. Okay. And then, you know, you can read more just for fun. Okay. Let's see, where is the ring story continue? Where is the story coming from? Here we go, here. Okay, here's the story about Suleiman. He go to the bathroom. Honest to God, my back hurting me. I need to go. I better go. This is too much. I can't breathe from laughing. I cannot even sit. My chest is hurting from laughing. My back is hurting from sitting. All of this because Prophet Muhammad is an endless comedy. And then the Muslim, they want to find Muhammad in Isaiah 42. Why you did not find him here? All right, my friends, we better stop here, otherwise. Okay, hold on. This is where Suleiman, he did the fish. You see the story I told you about the fish? Hold on, look. Okay, so Suleiman, yeah, I mean, you can see it, like, so the guy, he said to him, Suleiman, he said to him, shall I help you and in return of 2 fish? The man agreed. So Suleiman, he helped him in catching the fish. So here he is catching, not carrying, but different story, he's carrying. The fisherman gave him 2 fishes as his wages. Suleiman thanks Allah. When he cut open the fish, he found the ring in the stomach of the fish. And look what happened. He kept it aside and thanks Allah. Then he cleaned the fish and brought it home. The wife become very what wife? He left his wife in the this is the king. He have hundreds of wives. What wife? He cleaned the fish and brought it home. The wife became so happy and said, I wish to call my parents and show them that you have worked hard and earned sustenance. And this fish was cooked, and Suleiman called his in-laws, and they ate from the fish. So the whole family came to eat from the fish because it's a big fish. And then from Suleiman said to them, would you recognize me? They said, no, we haven't seen you at all. Suleiman took out the ring and wear it. And at the moment, all the birds and the jinn come to him and become obedient to him, acknowledging his kingship. You see what a ring can do? Do you see what a ring can do? You better start fishing from now on, especially men. Like now here, because he, by the way, is that control only the genie and the birds? What about women? I mean, if there's a way I can get this ring and I can keep them away. He controlled right away. The guy, he put the ring and the birds, they start flying from everywhere. Sparrow, not Captain Sparrow and the guy, no, that's different. Sparrows, pigeons, you know, all kind of birds and animals. They come from everywhere. And they acknowledge him, which means they bow down to him. He's the king of the jungle in Amazon, you know. Okay, and then he brought his wife along with her parents to the city of Istikhar, and all his Shias, they are Shia, gathered around him and become very happy. The difficulties of his absence vanished. He ruled for a long period. When the day of the death approached, he appointed Asif ibn Burakhia by the order of Allah to his successor. So this guy, his name is Asif, he's an Arab. He became the leader of, oh, okay. His followers refer to Asif, solve their problem. Okay, yeah. But the story, by the way, this is a different version of it. Here we go. He helped the fisherman and he gave him 2 fish. All right. Yeah. Here is a different story. Narrated from Imam As-Sadiq, blah, blah, blah. The kingship of Sulaiman was hidden in his ring. All the kingship of Sulaiman in his ring, his power. Whenever he used to wear it, the genie, the human, the birds, the animals, they obey him. Okay, you know what? I got a ring from Amazon. By the way, I don't like to wear any of those things. But I will try this ring. I think this ring is going to work. I have many proof. I tried it already. Lord of the Rings. And then they come to you and they say to you, science in the Quran. True story. Now we get an idea that, I mean, those who claim that they wrote a book about the Lord of the Ring, they are stealing the information from somewhere. From somewhere. By the way, Muhammad is a stupid idiot. All those stories, the Jews, they tell to their kids. So it already exists. Now, the Muslim, for sure, they add some spices to it. But most of those stories are really exist, but they are just fairy tales. But because Muhammad is a fraud, he added, he took it seriously, and he considered it to be a serious story to believe in, claiming that his God is the one who told him these stories. The same story about the ant when Suleiman he went in the valley. The same story about there's a book. It's called the Legend of the Jews. You can download it for free. It's for free, you know. You can read tons of stories the Jews they have, and Muhammad have it in the Quran. But those are legends. So the foolish man, this foolish man, whatever the Jews they say to him, he take it. As an example, once a woman, she came to Muhammad and she spoke about the punishment of the grave. This Jewish woman, when she said that, Aisha, she said to her, that's stupid, that's a lie. So they start arguing. Muhammad, he came from his room. He heard the Jewish women saying that. Oh, sorry, he heard them fighting over something. So he asked, what is the problem? Aisha, she said, well, this woman, she told me, she is, you know her, she is a Jew. She told me that there is a punishment in the grave. And then Muhammad, he confirmed that. Let me see if I can find the original story of the hadith. How they argue. Even they shout like, you know, they were fighting. Yeah, we can find it. It's not really. So Aisha, she did not believe. And then Muhammad, and even the hadith says, and since that incident, Muhammad, he never stopped saying, I seek refuge by Allah from the portion of the grave. So Muhammad never mentioned this before. This is why Aisha, she is, you know, fighting, arguing with the Jewish women about it. Where is the hadith? Let me turn off the screen so you guys, you don't have, doesn't hurt your eyes. I'm just trying to look around. Like this search engine is not really easy to find things. Let us see. Here we go. See, here you see, Aisha is not only arguing, she said to her, you are a liar. You are lying. Why Aisha is saying that? Because she never heard, if her husband ever mentioned this, she would never say you are lying. Okay, so the Jewish woman, she came to Aisha, she said to her that there is a torment in the grave because of urine. Because of what? I'm telling you, it's a shitty. And Muhammad later, he says, yes, it's because of urine. So he starts saying that the most of the punch of the grave is because of urine. Okay. So I said, Aisha said, you are lying. She said, no, it's true. We cut our skin and our clothes because of it. The Messenger of Allah went out to pray. And our voices become loud. They are arguing. So he said, what is this? So I told him she had said. He said, she spoke the truth. And look what happened. And after that, he never offered any prayer, but he said following the prayer, may Allah, you know, we seek your aid against the punishment of the grave. But look, he never said that before. So after this conversation happened, Muhammad, he adds something to his prayer. Do you see how the fraud works? Do you see how the fraud works? How come Muhammad, they never mentioned it before? The Jewish woman, she came, she mentioned it, Muhammad liked the idea, he take whatever the Jews said as for granted. I mean, do we need even a proof more than this? Even she is saying after that day, you see, before that day he never mentioned it. After that day, he never offered any prayer without saying we seek refuge from the God of this and this and this, from the fire and the torment of the grave. Before that, he never mentioned it. Fraud. Scumbag. He heard the Jewish woman, she saying, whatever the Jews they said, he take it for granted. All right? And yet the Muslims are trying to find Muhammad in the book of Isaiah. The majority of hellfire or torment in the grave is pissing, because of pissing. It must be true. I mean, come on, how the Prophet he knew this before discovering the microscope? And look, exactly as the woman, she said that the punishment of the grave because of urine, Muhammad, he starts saying the same. Exactly the same. Urination is the main cause of the punishment of the grave, Prophet said. Authentic. This is what the woman, she just said. He never mentioned it before. The woman, she said, Muhammad, he take it, the Muslim repeat it, and now we have a religion. It's called Islam. So my friend, for the desperate Muslims who are trying to find a place for their prophet, get busy with urination, because look like, I mean, urine is the problem. Which is very, really funny that the prophet, he ordered you to drink urine, but yet because of urine you will be tortured in the grave.